I have returned. How close am I to leveling up here? Getting there. Very close, in fact. Less than 300 XP to go. And we'll be popping. We'll get to Jedi level 7. 15 overall. So on and so forth. Right. See. I think okay, we gotta head to the other end. We have to go to the east and talk to a couple of people there, or a couple of beings there, a couple of characters. There we go. Anyway, and we'll get some. I can choose to take on some more side quests. Not to spoil it too much, if I do decide to take on these side quests, then they'll lead to dark side points. But it is not going to matter. In the long run, my character is going to be max.
Your precious Republic's days are numbered. It won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The galactic senators will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
Yes, indeed. Quite uneasy here.
Those Sith are always trying to goad us. Why don't the Selkath stop them?
I have to stop talking to Sith. They make me want to break so many laws just to pound the smirk out their faces. If it wasn't for those damn Selkath neutrality laws, I'd teach that Sith a thing or two.
You have to learn to control your anger. Anger leads to the dark side. The Republic must respect the law.
I suppose you're right. You probably know best. You are a Jedi, after all. I guess getting mad isn't help any. Well, as long as the Sith stay out of my way, I'll stay out of theirs.
Yeah. Yeah, there's something I got to do. Before I approach this Rodian over here, I have to send them back. I have to go alone. So I'm going to send them back right now. A human, there are Selkath everywhere, but you choose to speak with me. Am I so different? Do you think I have answers that others do not? That's a rather strange greeting. These are strange times. The Sith and the Republic battle to control the galaxy, but their war destroys what they both seek to possess. The war sows fear and confusion. People are lost. They want guidance, direction. They have questions and they want answers. That's why I am here. I too seek answers. Answers to what? The Republic, the Sith, the war, everything, nothing. Answers are always hardest to find when the questions are unclear. Yet that does not stop us from searching. Who are you? Name? There's power in names, yet the end of a name alone means nothing than nothing, less than nothing. Good reading, Tom. I am Hulas, a traveler from the world of Duro. What is your name? My name is Count Groovula. Now we know something about each other, but really, you still know nothing. What do you want with me? Senivek gave me a message to see you. Senivek did not think you would come, but I knew better, Count Groovula. It is good that you have come along, for if you ever come with others, I will not speak to you of these things. I'm Hulas of the KotOR General Harden. The secret society of bounty hunters. For 1,000 generations we have existed, but always hidden beneath an impenetrable veil. I've never heard of you. If you ever have, we are shadow, darkness, and light. Night. We are less than a whisper or a thought. We have managed to keep our existence a secret far longer than most could ever imagine. If you are ever foolish enough to tell anyone about this meeting or the General's existence, they would not believe you. They would probably think you are paranoid or mentally unstable. Not even those closest to you can know we have approached you. If you ever speak to me around any of your companions, I will not discuss the general origins. And do you understand, Count Groovula? Understand. General Harden. General Ardens. General Ardens. Understand. I believe you speak truth, Count Groovula, but remember this, if you ever betray us, this opportunity will be lost. Few among the galaxy have ever heard of the General Ardens. They never see us, never know we are there, they do not even know we exist. If you do not follow our rules, we will vanish and you will be like all the others. You will never see us again. If you swear to keep the secrets of our order, you will learn of a forbidden society known only to a handful of the galaxy. I will preserve the secrecy of your order. Excellent. We have high hopes for you within the guild. If you prove yourself worthy, listen closely, and I will give you a first glimpse into our secret world. We General Ardens are ancient guild of elite bounty hunters. You said that. Eliminating our targets. How does anybody hire you if you... How does anybody hire you if nobody knows you exist? In the highest corridors of power, a handful of people know we exist and how to contact us. Of course, these people are smart enough to keep this knowledge a carefully guarded secret. And on very rare occasions, when we are seeking new clients, one of our guild masters will approach a powerful political figure and offer our services when the time is right. You know, okay, what does this have to do with me? By killing KotOR, you have shown you have great potential. The General Harden could use someone like you if you're willing, and your work for us could be of great benefit to the Republic. Anyway, that's not what it said, but so it came out. How will killing innocent people help the Republic? What? Yeah. Innocent people? Our victims are far from innocent. The General Ardens will only accept a contract if the target's death suits our greater goals. Goals that often match those of the Republic. The General Arden have a vested interest in preserving the Republic. It is the perfect cover for our work. We operate behind the scenes, manipulating events through subtle machinations or machinations. Do you think the Republic has persisted for 15,000 years by mere accident, not for our influence, distasteful as our methods may be to some of the Republic. Okay. Understand the bureaucracy. He sure talks a lot, man. There's a lot to say here. Okay. This a little hard to believe. One of the reasons our existence has remained secret for so long. Nobody wants us to. Nobody wants to believe in a secret society manipulating and controlling events. Innocent hints of our existence are dismissed as paranoid fantasies, but we do exist. Okay. What? Okay, what's it? Let's go, man. Okay, what? Okay. When you're ready, I will give you a task. I'm ready to prove. To preserve the secrecy of our order, our agents must be discreet. You must be able to find and eliminate. Okay. Give me a fucking job. The first mission is to eliminate either of the two targets, a grand slaver named Zulan, Rodian anti-republic terrorist named Lorgal. Tell me about Zulan. He tried to kidnap the daughter of a coruscant senator. He failed and the girl was recovered. But Zulan himself escaped. He will probably try another similar kidnapping if he succeeds. Okay. Right. Where is he? On Dantooine. Land speeder was spotted near one of the settlers' states. Yeah, I remember going there, and here's the thing, the reason why I said it like that. So, Lorgal is a radical who wants to destroy it. I think he's going to be on Tatooine. He was recently captured and is being held prisoner. Oh, right. Yeah, we have to basically torture him to death. It's an interesting way to assassinate him. As long as he isn't struck out by a weapon in the cell. Okay. Remember telling him one. Yeah. Wow, he talks so damn much. Holy hell. Way too much there, Debs. Way too much. Too talky. Criminies. Anyway, the reason why I said wait, Dantooine is there's a major story altering. Well, no. Story sensitive. There we go. Story sensitive event that happens to Dantooine. So we'll definitely want to go to Dantooine before that happens. So we should be going soon. In fact, I'll be going to both Dantooine and to Tatooine. And the interesting thing about Tatooine, we'll be going back to Tatooine again if I continue picking up these bounties from this dude. Then yeah, I'll have to go back to this Tatooine more than once. But for now, yeah. No, this I can't remember what he has. Why you bother me, human? I do not wish to speak to you. I just wanted to ask you a few questions. Why are you standing in the corner? I'm here for my own reasons. We'll either do business with me or business. Trade sell bazaar cars for those who have interest. Bye. Adios. Arrivederci. I was gonna say, where is everybody? I had to send them back, so yeah, a little bit awkward. Anyway. Okay. This be where the Sith embassy is, I believe. We'll have to go back to Alto Central, to the embassies there.
Hey, this street is for Sith only. You gotta pay a 20 credit toll to walk down this street.
No, I don't. This is a public street.
Hiding behind the Selkath laws. Typical Republic cowardice.
Yeah. Getting bold while hiding behind Selkath laws. Typical Sith.
I have no desire to speak to you. I know you have links to the Republic.
Yeah, swoop registration. I don't know if I want to get involved with all this. Honestly, but this dude here, I do want to get involved with. Greetings, human. Have you come here to watch the swoop races? I finally are an excellent way to relieve stress. My business, I need all the stress relief I can get. Oh yeah? What is your business? Exactly. My name is Vec. I work for Ithric Guldar, merchant who deals in very rare and expensive arts. He serves as a go-between for buyers and sellers throughout the galaxy. Serves Ithric's security advisor, a highly demanding job. The fact that Ithric seems to delight in insulting and berating me makes it even more difficult. Wearing a Sith uniform. Are you a Sith? Be honest, no, not really. Just wear this uniform to gain respect. People are less likely to give me trouble if they think I might be with the Sith. Don't you think the Sith might take exception to that? They would. Well, maybe, I guess, but Sith are here. The Sith here on Manan aren't about to do anything to get them in trouble, not if it means getting sanctions against their cultural shipments. As long as I don't actually say I'm with the Sith, they don't seem to mind, so I use this outfit to give me the psychological edge I need. Being Ithoric's security advisor, is it easy? Yes, I can see how it would be stressful. You can't even begin to imagine how hard it is dealing with the galaxy's cultural elites. They're like spoiled children, throwing tantrums whenever they don't get their way. And Ithoric is the worst of them all, you idiot, Vec. How could you be so stupid, Vec? At least my job is easy, but I'd like to see where he'd be without me. I'm sorry for that outburst. I come here to relax, but just talking about work is making me tense. So allow me to wish you a simple good day so I can get back to watching the racers. You know what? I can't remember where that leads right off the top of my head with that guy. Seems like man, I'm it's not coming to me. It's not clicking right now. And I think I have to enter some races, and then he'll talk more with me. You know, we could delve further into that. But I'm not 100% right now. It's just, like I said, it's not clicking. Over here is the Sith Embassy. There's Yortol's order as well.
You got any armor plating for my swoop bike?
Yes, I have a fine piece right here. A little dented, but still serviceable. And a real bargain at
I
that
thought
price.
this garbage was free. You actually sell this junk? You fish are a strange breed.
Get out of my store. I'm sick of you, Sith, and your stupid jokes. I've got real customers to worry about. I don't need you coming in here and making fun of my inventory
Don't
every
worry,
day.
junk man. When I want garbage, I'll be back.
What's up, Yortle? Are you here to mock me as a Sith, or do you actually want to buy something? I'm not here to make fun of you. I'm Count GrooveSim. Please forgive me. I had no cause to be so rude to you. The Sith makes such trouble for me, and business has been slow. That is no excuse for my tone. I apologize. Please, let us start off on the right foot. Welcome to the used goods store of Yortle Ixlis. If there is anything I can help you with, all you need to do is ask. I'd like to ask you some questions. Here I will be of little help. And at night, I am too exhausted to do anything but return home and sleep in preparation for the next day. I will do my best to answer your questions. Yes. Of course. I'm investigating the Sunri case. I know nothing of this trial, though. I find the facts hard to accept. Sunri was a famous hero, hardly the type to commit a murder. I would not be surprised to learn the Sith have framed the poor man in an effort to embarrass the Republic. Sith have no conscience. Like to look at your inventory. See how much he charges for all this. It's pretty reasonable, actually. 5 of those. 2 of these. Ugh. Sell. Yeah, there's no reason to be back here at the moment. I'm just going to head back. Hit the Republic Embassy. Get that rolling. Maybe take care of this contract over here at the Republic Embassy as well. Interrogation. Why am I back here? I don't know. Yeah, it's over here. So over here we have the embassy. That'll be to the right.
Jolie, may I have a moment?
There's also
something I wish
a
to
hotel
speak
to
to
the
you about.
left.
Yep, I figured it was only a matter of time until we had the whole come back to the order discussion. Well, I guess there's no avoiding it now, so let's get it over with.
I know you have issues with the Order, but you are a Jedi, Jolie. You command the Force. Without the guidance of the Council, how can you avoid falling to the dark side?
Well, I've managed to avoid it the last 20 years or so. Besides, light side, dark side, they don't mean the same to me as they do to you. I don't see in absolutes.
So you don't have a problem with Malik and the Sith?
I want to stop Malik as much as anyone. But I don't have to join the Order to do it. Look at Karth, or Canderous. They're with us in this quest, but they aren't Jedi. The capacity for good or evil, like the Force itself, is in all living creatures. And belonging to the Jedi Order, or the Sith, or any group, won't change what you are at your core.
I see you are quite adamant. No doubt you've had ample time to think on this during your long seclusion. I guess it was foolish of me to think I could sway your position so easily.
Yeah, I'm old and stubborn. But I appreciate the effort. But from now on, you can just think of me as any other non-Jedi in our little group. With a lightsaber. And Force powers.
Okay. So yeah, the hotel's on the left. Embassy, like I said, on the right. Let's get this kicked off over here. Oh, yeah. Talk to Mr. Roland Vaughn here. Roland Wan. Or Vaughn.
Welcome to Manan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'm on a mission from the Jedi Council. Perhaps you can help me with it.
Oh, of course. Of course, I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
I seek a star map, the remnants of an ancient and forgotten race.
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manan? Well,
something?
Perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
Uh-huh. What's that? What do you want me to do?
We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Otto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Phyraxan sharks. But while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
Where's the droid? Sith
It's heavily
embassy.
guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manan. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
How do I get in the Sith base?
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far.
Is there another way?
We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for passcards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way.
Is there another way?
Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith Masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith Enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
You know what, man? I mean, it doesn't matter. Oh, I could say interrogating the prisoner, but
I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording
doesn't
from the
matter.
droid, return it here to me, and we can see about.
I
getting
have
you
more
that
questions. So don't
Have
go
you
anywhere.
managed to retrieve the data? Time is a
Listen,
critical.
no, they're not.
Have you
Dude.
managed to retrieve the
Oh.
Time is a critical factor. We cannot allow the Sith.
Oh, so now I'm fucking cut off from talking to him about the case? But I'm also thinking there is one bit of evidence at least one bit of crucial evidence in the Sunri murder trial that I'll be uncovering at the Sith embassy. So it's just, well, I should have fucking talked to him about that stuff first. I didn't think it would be a problem. I'm being kind of locked out of any further conversation, which I think, you know, is ridiculous. By the devs. You know. If I want to decrypt the cards, I go in here.
Good luck. You're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of pass cards we got from
But
the
that's
Sith.
not
We
how I'm
haven't been able to
doing
break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns.
Okay,
The
what do I have to
system is
do?
composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. Well, the second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each.
This guy sounds like a
But I have to admit,
genuine
all this
nerd.
is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first
Oh.
matrix, and I've been at this for
Over
hours.
your head,
I've
huh?
ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions.
Okay. He's a cheery lad. So there are 2. This is Lorgal. Now this is the one I have to kill for the contract. And then there's this guy. I have to interrogate, not kill him. Interrogate. Get the card, get the information I need to, so I can get into the embassy. There's that. So both at the same time here. So here's a question I have. Should I send them back? Because they'll see what I do here, and they won't like it. I don't have to do this. I mean, but it's, you know, get some really decent creds and other goodies. Reprogram case to kill prisoner. Anybody notice that? That didn't look suspicious, did it? So dark side points for that. But we have plenty of light side points, so we can handle it. Like I said, it's so negligible, the dark side points. It's not going to matter in the long run. We'll be max light side by the time it's all said and done, you know. Okay, so now I got to talk to this fool right here. Is this the guy or this guy? Yeah, this is the guy.
So, you're the one Roland has got to help us interrogate this prisoner. I hope your Jedi powers will come in useful. This one has been most resistant. He's a Sith spy we picked up a little while ago, snooping around outside trying to get in. We thought he was suspicious and brought him inside when the Selkath weren't looking. But it seems the Sith have done a pretty good job of conditioning this guy, and we haven't been able to break him yet.
What was he doing out here?
We're not sure exactly. If you can convince him to talk, we should be able to find that all out.
Okay. I will interrogate him now.
Well, the training the Sith gave him will protect him from most normal interrogation techniques, and also from forced persuasion. We have found a few hooks you might find useful. He was with another man when he was first spotted. We think it was another spy, but we didn't manage to catch him. We also seized some personal documents he had on him when he was captured. It would seem that he's married to a woman named Tila. We checked this in our computers, and it seems to hold up. We've sent a couple of agents to investigate, but it may be a while.
What do I have to work with?
What we have here is your standard issue truth serum. It should make him spill his guts in no time. But
see if I
there is a
remember how to
catch.
do this.
Because of his conditioning, he's able to resist it at small doses. But if you give him too much, his body realizes what you're trying to do and shuts his mind down completely. If you do that, you'll have to inject him with an antidote that neutralizes the truth serum. Unfortunately, that too has a drawback.
I detect a
It
pattern.
causes short-term memory loss. This may work to your advantage because you can try the same tactic over and over again. But if you use it too much, he may forget everything we want to know. Shall we get it started then? Hey, you.
Yes.
Wake up. Someone wants to talk to you.
Inject him with the... No, let's interrogate first. We know about your companion.
What companion?
We don't really need you. Your companion will tell us what we need to know anyway. Perhaps we should give you back to the
Of course,
Sith
they
and
would
keep
never
him.
believe we let you go so easily, but they would all too happily believe you betrayed them.
You can't do this to me. They would kill me in ways too horrible for you to imagine.
Try something
you
else. Maybe we should do something about Tila.
Tila? How did you find out about her?
We could make life easy for both of you. Talk or something may happen to her. We have her already. She may be spared if you talk.
All right. All right. I'll tell you what you want to know.
What's the passcode to the Sith base?
It's
That's simple.
Zeta 245698 Alpha. Just no more.
Good. With this pass, you should be able to get into the Sith base without trouble. Just don't delay too long, or they might learn that he's been captured.
Oh, man. Groovy. That's that. So, let's go over to the hotel. Hang on. How close am I? Because I think I might need a little bit more persuade for this clerk, this hotel clerk. I don't know, man. It's 15. I would think that would be enough, you know, but I can buff it. Give it a buff. Right there, and we should be just good to go. Okay, where am I at now? Should have. Hopefully. Hopefully. But I think even if I fail, either Bastila or Sunri will be able to like chime in and I can't remember. You know, it's like a little fuzzy on some of the details here. It's just unfortunate.
You're the one defending Sunri now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too.
Tell me what you saw the night of the
Sith
murder.
woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunri comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunri running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
Are you sure? Could have gone off after
No,
he left.
I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court.
You know, you could testify it happened after he left.
No way I'm lying.
I could pay you 200 credits to say
No
it.
way. That's a lot of money. Maybe I could do something
Got
for
a
you.
second time.
All right, I'll do
Actually,
it.
third time.
I'll tell the Selkath that he left before the shot went off. But this is our little secret. If you try and turn me in for lying, I'm making sure you come with me.
I know you want to help Sunri, but we should not be manufacturing evidence like this.
Now, was there anything else you wanted?
Hey. It's got to be done, okay? All right. What do you know about Sunri and
Alasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunri would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on.
Okay, who are the
There
witnesses?
were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor.
He's
Seems
my
like
favorite.
a really dirty, shifty type.
Glupor,
Normally, I don't
no
let his
see
kind
nothing.
in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here,
Glupor,
so I decided to take a
Glupor.
chance. The other is a regular named Feareth Me. He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know?
I have no more
Well,
questions
okay.
for now. There we go. That's all you gotta do. Just pay him off. Justice be done. For a price. Sad. Very sad. Man, I should... Hey, it's a class skill now. Let's go ahead and get that repair going, I guess. Although it's probably too late and I would be better served investing in other skills or or attributes, I should say. Let's see. Energy, force immunity, which is very good to have. Extremely good to have. Now, here's the thing. We're still a little ways up. Force wave, I'll need to get that soon. Now, I should be able to level up again a time or two before any major confrontations. So, I think we'll be okay. Probably what I'll purchase next. I need to get force immunity though. Improved energy resistance is also helpful, but force immunity it is. Okay. Yeah, Bastila does not approve. Jolie usually says something. Like if I usually it's Jolie and me and anybody else. I rarely have I brought Bastila here. In fact, I think this is the first time I brought her into the hotel. Which sounds a little naughty, but certainly not. Anyway, let's go talk to Ferris Me.
You with the Selkath? You here to see me about the murder, too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me?
What do you know about Sunri and Elasa?
Sunri, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel, too. Going to Elasa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics, usually.
You mean Sunri was having a relationship with Elasa?
I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room in private is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself.
Sith master?
Oh, well, Elasa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Maybe if I tossed in 100 credits?
Since you put it that way. Well, one time, I saw Elasa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course. And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Elasa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest.
My, she was a dark
Seems
Jedi.
So, but I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
That's all I would need from you. Thank you so much for your cooperation. And there's that 100 credits. So it cost me nothing. Thank you so much. Okay, let's talk to GrooveSim. GrooveSim. You here with Selkath? You have questions for GrooveSim? Or already say everything he knows. I have questions about the murder of Elasa. GrooveSim tell everything to Selkath. You do not know? You not know? GrooveSim have no reason not to say. GrooveSim tell everything. Everything about murder. Everything about Sith lady's room. Why were you at the... What about Elasa's room? GrooveSim just curious to see what had happened. GrooveSim have no reason to go into the room. No one paid GrooveSim to do it. Did someone pay you to do something in that room, GrooveSim? How do you know someone paid GrooveSim? Well, the Sith man came up to GrooveSim after murder before Selkath arrived. He said he'd give GrooveSim some good money if GrooveSim put metal into Sith sand. GrooveSim good. GrooveSim plants evidence and leave no trace, but GrooveSim not recognize Sith man anyway. GrooveSim not recognize humans very well. No use to Selkath, so not bothered to tell them. Well, that and the Sith man say he killed GrooveSim if GrooveSim speaks. Oh no. GrooveSim think he can't talk more right now. GrooveSim feels the need to lie down. Maybe just lie down. GrooveSim.
No problem. Got it.
Gee, a whole med pack. Thanks, devs. That made it worthwhile. Okay. Oh, yeah. Hey. What do you think? Where are they at? Let's go. Hit him up, move now. Okay, so this.
I hear you are investigating
This is
the
Deep
Sunri
Throat
murder
right
trial,
here.
are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
What do you
This
mean?
murder is much more complicated than it may first appear.
I'm Batman.
Sunri and Elassa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey.
Did I ever tell you about these scars? I think so, kinda.
I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies.
Why should I look? They just give it to me?
Of course not.
No, of course not.
You think state secrets are for sale on the common market? You would have to be devious.
Devious.
Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
Okay, Deep Throat. Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for your assistance. Is this just... Oh yeah, I haven't been in here yet.
How much for all this stuff, Tyvark?
For the Sith, a month's pay. But since you are a member of the Republic, I will charge you a
Thanks,
week's
Tyvark.
salary.
Catch you next week.
I've heard from several customers that you are now the arbiter during the murder trial of Sunri, the Republic war hero. I admire you for accepting this position. I have no doubt Sunri has been framed by the Sith. If there is something I could do to aid your investigation, I will be happy to help. So what do you know? Unfortunately, I cannot offer any great insight into this matter. I suggest you investigate the murder scene, or perhaps talk to the other residents of the hotel. I should wish him in inventory. Need that. Take these. La da 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 da. Okay. Alright. There is a lot to do here on Manon, and the Sunri trial and well, the Sunri investigation and trial, quite involved. Quite involved. And it stretches out over a considerable length of time. So we we'll have to come back to that a little later after I've visited the Sith embassy. See, that's a ways off as well. Still a bit to take care of, to tidy up around here. So here's what I can't remember. Where is this dude at? This Genardin. I think he's over here. Oh, I have to go alone though. Oh, some bitch. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know what? I may have screwed up too, because I did do the deed like in front of Bastila and what the fuck? Come on. Anyway, I did do the deed in front of like whoever was with me at the time. I think it was Bastila and Jolie, or it could have been Candace and Jolie, whatever the case. Okay, he's still over there. Let's send him back. Yeah, I ran right by. Welcome back. I see you have come along. It's good. I assume you are here to discuss the business of the Janardan. Lorgo is dead. Yes, Count Gruvila, the agents I sent to watch you have reported back to me concerning Lorgo's death. You should take pride in a job well done. As promised, here is your reward for the task of poisoning vibro blade, forged exclusively for the use of those in our guild. This assignment was not only the beginning, Count Gruvila, a small test which I am pleased to say you passed, but now there are 3 targets that the Janardan want you to remove. If you can eliminate all 3, then you will gain full membership. First is a Gamorrean named Vorn Dasrar. The second is a shapeshifter called Rulan, who is on Kashyyyk. There. Shapeshifter. Yep. Any tips? Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah, Tatooine. Born doesn't travel alone. Tell me about. It's okay. Sure, I'll just tell him I want to kill his boss and book an appointment. Why the Vec set up? Yeah, that's right. See, that's why. Vec is the Twi'lek I spoke to in the swoop race sign up place. And Vec is just not happy, you know, with his employer. Yeah. Let's go. You talk way too much, man. Way too much. Way too damn much. It's damn much. Okay, I'm going to transit back to the Ebon Hawk. It's business to take care of in there. And prepare for our travels. So we're going to both Dantooine and Tatooine. I need to get to Dantooine before, well, too long, let's say. Let's leave it right there. I do need to pause. I shall be back momentarily.